Hi friends, I am Malati, born in Cochin but brought up in all parts of India. My dad is an ex-army officer and my mother is currently running a small healthcare center for women in Maradu at Cochin. I am currently working as a corporate head in a company called HK Legal, which is into intellectual property rights, like you have trademarks, copyrights, etc. I did my graduation from St. Teresa's College in Ernakulam, and after that I went on to do my post-graduation in business management from Bharathidasan Institute of Management, Trichy. When I talk about my hobbies, they range from sketching, reading and writing poetry. I also love to travel and love playing with my pet dogs at my home. Let me talk about my blogging experience. I started in the year 2007 when I was doing my post-graduation, and it started off as a simple platform to share my poems and writings, and I write more about my poetry and some experiences I face as a woman in Kerala, and it is mostly in forms of poems. I also have a small blog about short stories. I started blogging as a pastime. It was just some poems and short stories. But later on, I started thinking about the issues women face in Kerala, and not only in Kerala, in India, whether it is eve teasing, sexual harassment, or just the plain simple idea of going out for a night outside. So I started writing about various experiences I have faced or my friends have faced, and then it went on to essays and more serious topics. I would just like to share something which is a close topic to my heart, like eve teasing. It's a simple thing. First of all, it is not eve teasing, it is sexual harassment in public places. And it does not depend on what I wear or what you wear. It depends totally on the attitude of the person, of the guy or the girl maybe, who knows. So that is the main thing here. And especially in Kerala, I find it very difficult just to walk out in a simple salwar kameez even. So I don't say it's just the dress or the attitude, it's more of the attitude of the other person. I started blogging as a passion, and slowly the readership has built on. And I'm proud to say that recently my blog was picked by Blogadda for the Spicy Saturday picks in top 4 of the categories. So that is bringing some recognition to my writing, which also gives me motivation to write more. My blogs have also attracted a lot of criticism and appreciation from a small group of friends that I have, and recently it gives me a motivation to write more and communicate with them and also put across my point of view. It may be just a small thing that, for example, that love is not everything in life, you have to move ahead of that. Initially I used to write about love and romance, but now I've gone ahead to greater topics like philosophy, life philosophy and army life, everything. So that way it has helped me, the feedback from my friends and my followers. I write my blog with a lot of feeling and emotion, and this has generated the appreciation that I have touched a lot of hearts of my followers of my blog with these writings of mine. And it is not that I use very complicated words. I use simple words which each of us can understand to make my poems or writing more endearing and touching to the person who reads them. And I have found more often than not, it connects to the heart of the person reading it. That is the kind of feedback I have received from most of the followers of my blog. I'm an avid user of the Facebook and social networking sites. It gives a platform to interact with long lost friends. As you know, I have been to almost all parts of India, that means 14 schools. So I have a lot of friends who I could connect through Facebook, and I find it really enjoyable and really user friendly because the options are very simple. I feel there's a lot of change in the women in Cochin also. From what I was in college or what my friends were in college, they have become more daring and adventurous. This can be seen just from a visit to Oberon Mall, from the dressing sense that has changed drastically over the years. We never used to wear jeans to any outside places in Cochin earlier. And again, but the fact remains that the nightlife in Cochin is still a taboo for a lot of girls in Cochin, because the timing is one issue and safety is another, and the type of crowd which comes there is not really always safe. So we have nightlife in Cochin, I won't deny that, but I think it's more for the elite group rather than the common or average woman or girl in Cochin. On a concluding note, I would just like to say one thing. Women in Cochin are definitely becoming independent, but I feel that there is a lot more to strive for the ambition part. They should get more active in the social life of Cochin and contribute in a larger way to the society, because they have it in them to bring about a change in the lives of people here. So that's all folks, I'm signing off. Keep logging on to indiavibes.tv for more. Bye.